Well, we didn't deserve to win it. We didn't play well enough to win it. We were in it, and I liked our starting pitcher a lot. I thought that Northwestern did what teams need to do to win softball games. They capitalized on the opponent's mistakes, and we made too many mistakes. And then we didn't capitalize enough on their opportunities. They gave us a tremendous amount of opportunities to score a lot of runs, and we didn't do it. We left 11. Key hit in the inning, 2 times bases loaded. Their pitchers were coming unglued. It was clear, and we didn't capitalize. And then that gave them momentum and fuel. It's how softball games are won and how they're lost. We drop a pop-up in a key situation, and 6 runs are on the board. So I think I was real proud of our players, the way they came out. They were prepared. We executed early. And, the deal, though, is that it's a 7-inning game. And we didn't play well enough for 7 innings.
Do you think that, did your team approach the play differently than you guys when you faced them last weekend?
Well, we took the approach that was dictated by what was happening in the situation. Like, it was clear that their pitching was rattled by not throwing strikes, and so then one would take the strategy to take some pitches. Being rattled and then having a smaller strike zone, and they have a history of coming unglued. But we didn't capitalize, and give them credit. They found a way to bend but not break. I thought their hitters were, very opportunistic. At one point they had scored 7 runs on 3 hits. That's like almost impossible. But when you hit one and you walk one, and then you give up a home run or a hit, then you score a lot of runs. So, like I said, they're a good team. They played better. They executed better. They won.
What were some of the adjustments you guys tried to make from the previous weekend to tonight?
Well, I thought we were more poised. I thought we were more comfortable. That whole thing of playing them for the 4th time, the good news is we were very prepared for them. The bad news is they were as prepared for us. The film doesn't lie. That's a lot of at-bats against the same pitching. So I thought we did a much better job, though, particularly the first 5 innings. Much better job. But when you need to have a shutdown inning, right after you score, you got to have a shutdown inning, and we didn't. In fact, we gave up a big one. So, like I said, give them credit.
How big of obviously it's a momentum shift, but how big or how much it really sucked the life out of your team that you guys take the lead on the grand slam and then you just basically give it right back on the grand slam, and all of a sudden you guys are down 5.
Well, you said it. Sucked the life out of us. Your quote, not mine. But that's exactly what happens. It's a game of momentum to some degree. People don't really realize, they think of momentum in volleyball. They think of momentum. It's mentally a game of momentum as well. You get that, like, look at the game before where, it was goose eggs, and then the Illinois kid hit 1 home run, and then all of a sudden every kid in the lineup could hit. It's contagious, and it can be contagious both ways. Unfortunately, or fortunately, but you're dealing with a collegiate athlete that is not as mentally tough as a professional athlete. They're not used to the grind and the, don't get on the roller coaster. But you could see it. And I do think that was critical for us after we scored to come out and get that next out, and we didn't. Allard got on, and then bang, they get momentum, and you could see it. You see their dugout inflate and ours deflate. Those are maturity things, but you look at their lineup, and it's loaded with seniors and 27-year-olds. It feels like Allard. I'd like to see her birth certificate. She just seems like she's so old. But you know what? They're experienced. They've got a good hitting lineup. They're good. They're well coached. They're just like I said, I thought their pitching provided us with some opportunities that we did not take.